All right. Well, year's over. December's here. Everybody call it throw in the towel. Announcements. Doge is officially done and no longer on our U.S. debt clock.
Whoa.
We can't even track it anymore.
Dogeless.
So all politicians are the same. At the end of the day, they're all the same.
How does... We voted for this shit, for these people to do stuff, and they just don't listen. Or they're liars. They're liars. That's what it is.
We should get a reps and warranties. I mean, what the heck, man? Just call it quits, huh? That's wild.
It's just wrong. Wrong.
Well, I don't have any property announcements.
I do.
But Will does.
I am interested in selling my house in Lake Highlands. 1,700 feet, 3-bed, 2-bath.
So we got a 3-2 up here.
Yeah. Everything's done except the kitchen. I even did the water heater myself. You got new windows, all new hardwood floors. Come and get it. Great neighborhood. There's probably 30 to 40 kids that live in my immediate 20 houses. So if you're a young family.
What's the whisper price? Do you have a whisper price?
The whisper price is $392 a foot to $400 a foot. Strong.
Okay. So that's
1,700 feet.
Can't do math anymore. 1,700.
660. Oh, we won't do 666 because that's a bad
670,000.
Yeah.
Let us know if anybody needs representation.
My side pays your own fees. But no, I'm probably going to have a listing agent take it out here in the next 2 weeks. So, but if you want to do something quicker and off market, we can figure it out.
You never know.
You never know.
Hey, Jeff sold a ranch on here one time.
I know.
Yeah. There you go.
Just put it out there.
Yeah. So, all right. Indices. The Dow closed out at 47,506, up 1,134 points. The S&P closed out at 6832, up 161 points. NASDAQ closed out at 23,307, up 644 points. West Texas crude closed out at $59.18 a barrel, up $1.18. The 5-year 3.59, pretty much unchanged, and the 10-year 4.02, pretty much unchanged. SOFR did go up a little bit to 4.12. So, Will,
we should probably start. Never mind.
should start what?
The 10-year and how it prices. People are looking at it, but that's a very convoluted thought I had. It's too long for on the air. The 1 week performance for real estate stocks. Everybody's in the green. Everybody made money last week except diversified and specialty. They lost a little bit, but real estate diversified was up 5.95%. REIT office was up 4%. Real estate development was up 3.85%. REIT mortgage up 2.93%. REIT industrial 2.21%. Services, healthcare, motel were all around 2%. Hotel, I already said hotel, motel. REIT, retail, and residential were about half a percent to 1%. Diversified and specialty, like I said before, were down about 75 bips.
Okay. The Dow, well, we went up $29 billion in debt.
Terrible.
No, we didn't lose any weight, apparently. So, that's really disappointing. Term of the week. I got one. I was a little worried. So sometimes when you get these OMs, and these teasers. They say stable cash flow, which means most tenants are paying rent, except for the one with a $50,000 balance.
What's that stable cash flow equal to on a cash on cash? That's like my first thing. It's like 4%.
Yeah.
Okay. Pass.
Any property management moments, Jeff, or old buildings to report on?
No, I didn't have any.
I've got a property management, maybe not a moment. It's a leasing and management moment.
Mm-hmm.
Having tenants sign leases on hoods of cars or day of doesn't work. Of showing. Just thinking about our conversation this morning in level 10.
Yeah.
It's the second time that's happened to us.
Yeah, usually when they're that hot to trot, something could go wrong. But at the same time,
never know.
You never know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it.
I do think the issue of signing a lease and then at a later time wiring money or ACHing money, it is problematic in ways with not getting money or I've had several deals this year where we've signed leases and then we never actually got any money and we had to basically tear it up.
That's what we're going through right now.
Well,
yeah. And so my question is it a lease? When is it a lease and when is it not a lease?
I think consideration has to change hands for it to become a lease.
It does.
I
think so.
It sucks because you would go to the tenant's office, have them sign 3 copies of leases and provide you with a check for security deposit and first month's rent. And then it was done.
Jim Bob just pulled open
but
the
now,
top drawer.
The digital world does have a misstep in it because it's like the lease gets signed, then it's like it's in digital purgatory. It's like, I mean, there's several times where I'm like 10 days into signing a lease and I'm like, no one's paid us, and it's partly, we have to fix our process a little bit, but
Should we go back to the good old days?
I think it's more effective.
I think so.
I do too.
Because
I think it's the good old days.
We just did that big one on where we're going to have to do all those improvements.
Mm-hmm. I mean, have we been paid yet?
Yeah, no, we got it. But like to your point, the digital, oh, when's it coming? I didn't get that. Oh, sorry, it was in my junk. I'm doing it now. Oh, bank's got to take a moment. Like gone other days, like what you said, sign, and then owner's in the top drawer or his controller's in the other office and she comes by, writes a check out and, there you are.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think you should go back to old school way.
Or you could do a live credit.
Especially on the old, like the littler deals, like the 5,000 square foot business center deals.
Yeah.
I think it's old school.
Those guys have got checks too.
Yeah, they do.
The bigger groups, they're like, oh, we're all processed. It takes 10 days to get a check cut. Sorry. Like, do you want your money now? And you're like, okay, just.
Yeah. Yeah, there's probably some nuance to that, but you could probably fight through that depending on credit. But to Jeff's point, the small bay.
Yeah, I agree.
Local yokel dude.
Just go get even if they're like a contractor is like not, I won't say bankable, but like go get a money order.
Yeah.
Just, you got a bunch of cash in your pockets.
Yeah.
It's a $1,200 a month, rent anyways.
Yeah.
Just go get that check. Live action.
Can you get people to do it? That would be I don't know if it's not only the tenant, but the brokers.
People my age and younger would be mind blown by that.
They'd be like, what?
Yeah. I mean, I know dudes who never wrote checks before.
I believe it.
So
that would be the next challenge. Well, on to what this is really about.
Hey.
Sports. College football. It's championship weekend. Conference championship weekend. Man, I think they need to get unified on there's either conference championship games or there isn't. I mean, I almost think you could just make another round of playoffs and make that this weekend and let all the teams that are on the bubble get in, because I think it's unfair for some teams to have it and some teams not.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Any deep thoughts on that, Mersace?
Yeah. I think the whole system is still working itself out.
Yeah.
Which ones don't have it?
I don't think the Big Ten does. Do they?
They typically.
No, they're playing this weekend.
Yeah.
So it's Indiana,
Ohio State's playing
State.
Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
SEC has one. Big 12.
Yeah.
ACC.
Yeah.
I guess they all do. For some reason, I thought some of them didn't.
I think the Power 5 do. Or is there even
It's
Notre
Power
Dame
4,
doesn't
though.
have a Notre Dame doesn't have a conference.
Yeah, that's kind of. They should be forced to schedule a
round robin game. What do they call them in wrestling? A pigtail match.
Yeah.
To get into the bracket.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But like, I think an extra round of playoffs might be cooler. Like the North Texas of the world get to go fight it out this week, you know? So.
Yeah, because if they win, there's still some uncertainty if they get in, right?
Yeah.
I don't think they get in just because of it's just prejudice, probably.
Who they
I thought they had Tulane's.
So I mean Tulane's picked to get in there too.
Really? Okay.
Man, two teams.
Yeah, the winner of that game gets in.
Okay.
Two teams who have lost their coaches.
Can we take a note on that? Like, I think it's like poor form because you're seeing the whole thing with like Lane Kiffin. Like the NFL's got a rule like I don't think the coach can move until they're done.
Yeah.
Like this is kind of chaotic.
I think it's kind of uncool.
Totally cool.
I think it's uncool.
Well, and then it's like, okay, you're going to keep your coach. Okay, is he sandbagging you on recruits? Like,
I mean, he's pretty much just taking his recruits to his new school, along with probably half your team. I bet you see half of the North Texas dudes go to Oklahoma State.
It's like, so I actually agree with Ole Miss because Lane's like, I want to finish out the season. It's like, nah, dude, go. You're out. Like,
oh, so they told him just to get out?
Pound sand, leave. He was like, I want to finish the season. And they just, which I think is the right move.
I don't disagree.
But like, it really hampers Ole Miss.
Might fire him up.
The new head coach seems like a bulldog.
Have they named a head coach or just an interim head coach?
He's the new head coach is the DC Peter Goulding, I think.
Okay.
Is he the head coach though? Is he not just interim?
It said new head coach.
Oh, okay.
Because I was thinking the same thing too. Like, this is just a Band-Aid, but
yeah. Who is Pete Golding? Meet Ole Miss's new head coach. So I guess LSU just couldn't get the money up. I mean, or Ole Miss couldn't just get the money up because I don't really know that this was a vertical move. It seems very lateral.
Right.
For Lane? Yeah.
Yeah.
$12 million a year for 7 years.
That's a lot of cheese.
It's a
lot of cheese, man.
Dude.
But the coaches are the ones that have started, the coaches have led to this, to where we're at the whole way.
Yeah.
They're the ones that screwed the kids over, left whenever they wanted. Now they're doing it even worse. I mean, the NCAA needs to be watching the coaches. The coaches are the ones that they should have been policing, not as much the students.
There's nothing holding any of them there. Like,
no.
And then now everybody likes to talk about the bad parts of NIL and the transferring, but it just seems like equal rights.
Totally. That's what it is. That's why it passed antitrust, right?
Yeah.
Well, the kids can't leave mid-season. They got a shelf life. Is it 2 games, 1 game?
But the kids can leave
if they're
like the 1st of January.
Yeah.
So there could be some kids on the Ole Miss team that could potentially leave before the playoff game.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. That all comes, it's just like.
You also have like a 2-week window to leave if they fire your coach.
I can kind of see that being okay if they fire him, because
like mid-season, like UCLA when they fired their coach, 3 games in, they could have.
I think that's kind of because you go to play for a guy at a program, but like, what happens if the new dude hates you because he just hates you?
And so when do kids start trading themselves? Like, I'll go to this school. You come here.
Probably soon.
I mean, yeah, someone needs to they need to get rid of the NCAA and have a new group run the football and give them some authority, because they've lost it.
All right. Well, who you taking this week, Jeffrey?
Okay, so let's just recap last week a little bit.
Okay.
One thing I wanted to point out, I made a huge mistake. I did not realize that Cal had fired their coach.
Oh.
And if I would have realized that would have been part of the lost coach bet. And that lost coach bet would have covered because Cal won the damn game.
Golly.
I think the lost coach bet's like 6-0 right now.
That is crazy. We were watching that at your house, and then I went out to the ranch, and I sat there and watched SMU get up, and then I fell asleep in my chair. And I woke up, and I was like, what? Cal won.
Got him. What a show. All right, this week, championship week. I started picking my teams, and a really weird trend came on me. So I've got Jacksonville State minus 1.5 over Kennesaw State.
What conference is that?
I don't even know who these teams are. I'm sorry.
Kennesaw's in Atlanta, is in Georgia.
Yeah.
And I don't know what conference this is.
Kennesaw was like a pretty new D1 school, like in the last 2 years, I think. So.
This is Conference USA.
Okay.
Is it historically black or no?
No.
Okay.
No, it's
maybe I'm mixing that up.
No, that's HBC.
You're thinking
this
HBC.
is Conference USA.
Okay.
Hey, those Dukies showed up and laid a Dookie on Coastal Carolina last week. I'm going to go deuce with the Dukies. I've got James Madison minus 22.5 over Troy.
Okay.
James Madison needs to continue to have style points to try to make the playoffs, and I think they're going to bring it this week. Okay. Here's a game that's really hard to figure out. So, North Texas and Tulane both lost their coaches. But both coaches are staying and coaching. So did they really lose their coaches?
Well, I think these are also, I don't think these fall into the lost coach bet, because the lost coach bet only works when the coach is fired. These guys have upgraded their job status. So they had a good program to begin with. They had built a good program and went somewhere else. So I don't know if I would get on lost coach bet on coaches upgrading. But I think when the coach gets fired, that's when the players get up that week.
That's when the food fight happens?
Yeah. The food fight. Or the Dookie fight.
Yeah. So I'm going to take North Texas because I just love their offense, and they just put a ton of points on you, and I like them. So I got North Texas. Then I've got Boise State -3.5 versus UNLV.
What's Boise State's record this year?
They still playing on that blue carpet.
Yeah. I mean, they were in the playoffs last year.
8-4. 8-4. They lost to San Diego State and Fresno State.
San Diego State lost to New Mexico in double overtime this weekend.
They sure did. They sure did.
There was actually a decent crowd there. I saw a picture of it. I was like, wow, I didn't know anybody showed up for this stuff.
I kind of like the New Mexico uniforms in that game.
Yeah.
They were kind of Miami Dolphins looking.
Yeah, they were. That's right. It was like turquoise. This is like the turquoise of the Indian, right? The Indian jewelry turquoise. It's funny.
Thomas Miller, you got a little shout out there.
Yeah, he was there.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, how can you not take Tech? They've covered, you said 11 of 12 games.
Yeah. Their defense is so nasty, too.
11, they're -13.5 versus BYU. I do hate when you play a team a second time in a season. But
and BYU struggled first half this past week too against UCF. So
you're not worried about that? Two teams.
I am, but man,
twice?
I just feel like we're playing so well. Our defense is just pretty lock. And I think BYU had never really experienced a pass rush like that.
Okay.
Until we showed up, and it gave them a lot of problems, and that is still going to be on display on Saturday. So
don't feel like BYU really made a concerted comeback after that game where they're like handling people.
No,
like that was
they waxed TCU, which is a very good win for them. I thought. I mean, they beat the hell out of them, which I was very shocked about. But no, like I don't.
Sometimes kids get beat up so hard they like can't. It happens to Pitt. Sometimes you get roughed up too hard, and then like the whole season falls apart from there.
Mm-hmm.
It's true. Pitt did have that issue.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, a little Mac attack. I'm taking Western Michigan -2.5 over Miami, Ohio, the Red Hawks. I can tell you I'll have nothing on that one.
No, I got zero. A
lot of family
thoughts on that.
A lot of family times in Miami of Ohio, but I have no idea where that program's at.
I think
it's in Miami, Ohio.
Well, I know
that. I think Ben Roethlisberger went there.
Yes, Pat was the defensive coordinator his senior year, and then my grandfather started the Cradle of Coaches. So, just like this big alumni group there.
What is the Cradle of Coaches?
So the Cradle of Coaches was started in the 60s because you had a lot of the preeminent college football coaches had started there at one point, either as a GA or an assistant coach or a head coach. And they've all kind of splintered out from there. And so like who's the coach at the Rams right now? Is it Sean McVay?
Mm-hmm.
Like he went there. He coached there. Pat coached there. Gruden was there. Let's see. Hold on. Miami Cradle of Coaches. There's a ton of.
I didn't know that was actually a term. I thought it was just like.
So Bo Schembechler, who my grandfather played for, was there. John Harbaugh, I think Jim also participated there. So like you have this like legendary list of like coaches who've gone there, and it's just alumni network. But they kind of recognized that really early on that there was this trend. And so they started that back in 58. So
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well,
Alrighty. I've got the Georgia Bulldogs going to win the SEC game versus Alabama, the championship.
can we talk about the Texas A&M game for a minute, just to talk about it?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, the Aggies, I saw them online talking about how, well, we had a backup quarterback in for like a series or two. Like, I don't know. It was just funny watching them and Texas fans go back and forth. And
I'm so happy they lost.
do you think Texas gets into the college football playoffs?
I think if the right teams lose or win, yes. I think that there is a path, but I think if it just depends on what happens in these games.
I mean, if Alabama loses, that puts them at 3 losses also, right?
Mm-hmm. They're out.
They're out.
Because Texas beat them.
Yeah.
Right?
Let's see.
The Texas chatter.
Play them this year?
The Texas chatter this year
they didn't play. Oh, but they beat Oklahoma beat Alabama and Texas beat Oklahoma.
Yeah. Oklahoma
probably
should get
out.
in. Oklahoma should get in, I would think.
But they don't have to play, right?
No. Let's see.
They get they're in.
Yeah.
Oklahoma's in. Probably not playing was the best thing for them.
Mm-hmm. Man, if Texas didn't lose to Florida,
In.
Stronger case. They're all commenting, well, we went to Columbus week 1.
Mm-hmm.
We only lost by what, 4 or 2 or 1? I can't remember. It was like 14-10 or 14-13.
14-7.
Like he's like, they were just saying, Sarkisian said, we only lost by 1 score or 2 scores. Like,
it's the closest that anyone has played Ohio State by a mile.
that was kind of
Agreed.
their point. So,
Agreed.
I think the football gods might will them into the playoffs just because I wonder, do you think the UNT or Tulane game, like if one of those guys wins, like if UNT wins, they're like, just put Texas in.
yeah,
Or if Tulane wins, be like,
it's better for TV to have Texas in.
Totally.
So aren't they required to take one at-large non-power 4 team?
I think so. So it'd have to be the winner.
I'm pretty sure they are.
I guess James, the Dukies, might try to get in there.
Dukes.
But I mean,
Dukes.
golly, you got to put Texas in before the Dukies, right?
All day.
Well, I think, yeah. So like if, let's see here. Does Georgia have 2 losses?
Let's see. Georgia.
I think they do.
I think they do.
Hang on.
They have 1
They
loss.
got 1 loss. They lost to Alabama.
So they're in. All they have to do is show up. Well, even if they lose, they're in.
But I think they will win. Ole Miss is in. Ole Miss should be in.
See how far they go.
Man, out of the
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So
Out of
what
the
about a 2-loss Texas Tech over what if Tech loses? 2-loss Texas Tech over Texas?
That's a good question. Because Texas has 3, right?
Who had? I feel like Tech had more dominating wins though. Over
We
ranked
did,
opponent.
but I mean, we didn't really play anybody.
Yeah.
I mean,
Texas has the hardest schedule in the country.
mhm.
Okay, so that was
They played like 5 top 10 teams.
Yeah.
Ohio State, Georgia,
A&M.
Oklahoma, Vanderbilt.
A&M. Well, Vanderbilt's not even top 10.
They're number 9. It says right here, number 9.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, then I think they played 6.
What about Vanderbilt? Do they
So
get in?
Dude, they clapped whoever
Tennessee.
They just, it was not a game.
Vanderbilt's
I think
2-loss
Vanderbilt
team.
might get screwed.
So if Texas Tech loses, Vanderbilt or Texas Tech?
Probably Vandy.
Could happen.
Well, I don't know. So it's a great. I mean, I'm glad I don't have to make that decision because that is you can soapbox that baby for a while.
Just don't lose.
There you go.
You don't have the problem.
But Vanderbilt does. Well, yeah, Tech don't lose, but Vanderbilt doesn't play.
Yeah,
They don't have a game this week.
I think they get pinched.
This is why I like just add another round to the playoffs.
So
but when this, where's the number? Are we gonna have 64 teams like a basketball playoff?
That'd be kind of cool.
Dude, there'd just be bodies everywhere from kids just getting worn out.
Yeah.
So Vandy lost to Bama, and they lost to Texas. Other than that, their schedule's pretty weak sauce.
Yeah.
They beat South Carolina. They
under sub 500 team.
They beat LSU. They beat Missouri. They beat Tennessee. They beat Kentucky and Auburn. But I mean, they really have two marquee games on here, and they lost both of them.
Yeah.
So
that's kind of shocking.
I think a one-loss Tech team gets in over them. I think a 2-loss Tech team, I think that's a coin flip.
Yeah, I don't disagree. I thought it was kind of interesting how we won so dominating, and Oregon jumped us this week and took the number 4 spot over where A&M was. So we're still number 5.
Yeah, that just shows you they didn't think anything of your win.
Nope.
They don't really get off on big wins. They want you to see you be a top 10 team.
Yeah, totally.
Well, all right. Well, back to it. Ohio State -5.5 versus Indiana. I like Ohio State.
They're pretty good.
I'm not gonna. I mean, they just until someone takes it away from them, you got to take them.
Right.
And then finally, Virginia -2.5 versus Duke. Duke is a fraud. They're 7-5. Somehow they made the championship. So in the end, I ended up taking every favorite on the board. Kind of weird.
Favorite championship weekend.
I took every favorite. Pretty weak sauce, but I like every favorite.
Hey, if you like it, man, you should do it.
I like it.
Man, then we're going to be on to random bowl games.
I think Matador needs to have a bowl challenge. I think we need to have a podcast bowl challenge.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Get some other personalities up in here too.
What does the winner get? National championship tickets? Those might be too expensive.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
That's maybe like a semifinal game or something.
Maybe Cotton Bowl.
Well,
tickets.
but the only problem, the problem is they use the bowls as the pathway. So I mean, if you pick the Cotton Bowl, you're gonna. It's really kind of like national championship because that's the only one that is not part of the bowl system.
Yeah,
kinda. I don't know. We'll have to think about it.
I like it. Maybe.
Somebody won the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, Caden. Gefeller won it last year.
Yeah.
Caden and Tucker win.
Yeah, they went. We were eating dinner with Tucker the other night. He goes, "Yeah, man, we went to the national championship." I go, "Yeah, no, we bought those tickets for you." He goes, "You did?" I was like, "Yeah." Oh, cool. I was like, he didn't even know how he got them.
There's your marketing dollars at work.
Yeah. No shit, right? So, all right. Well, I didn't really have any news. Nothing
newsworthy for you?
Nothing newsworthy. Did you have anything?
Yeah, there's some shit going down. Garland eyes a $1 billion lakefront redevelopment that could span 820 acres. So all the Lake Ray Hubbard area is going into a massive redevelopment effort. Garland's ambitious and potentially transformative lakefront redevelopment plan breaks down those hundreds of acres into 5 distinct local focal areas, each with its own development strategy and estimated economic impact ranging from 103 to 300 million in taxable value. All told, the plan could add more than 1 billion in tax value to the city. So I'm just looking at the map now. A lot of mixed use, residential, retail, lakeside commercial. It's a pretty choppy lake. So, but the traffic's gonna be terrible going out there. They gotta get that. They gotta get that thing wide.
It's already bad.
It's terrible. So, good old Garland's gonna get some lakefront property. Sounds like. So,
that's what we like to call Garland hot.
And then
what's the ratio of Garland hot to like uptown Dallas hot? What's it like a 10 in Garland's, a 6 in uptown?
Probably.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, that's right.
It's the weighted average there.
Hey, and I will say this: if there is any listeners out there, and you have a really cute secretary and one of the people you prospect on, just let us know, and we'll make a calendar coming up for 2026 of these cuties.
Are you making the Gatekeeper?
The Gatekeeper Calendar.
Yes. I talked about a story we've talked about many times at Mercer Company.
Yes. Hey, I actually do have some news and a funny story to go behind this.
Okay, get to it.
The distressed Crown Plaza next to Dallas Convention Center hits the market. TOG Hotels wants $55 million for the 291-room tower amid bankruptcy case. So the 23-story, 291-key Crown Plaza, Dallas downtown, located near the K. Bailey Hutchison Convention Center, has been listed for sale at $55 million asking price. The property has a recent history of controversial and financial turbulence, including a Chapter 11 filing in February and controversial event cancellation in the summer of 2024. I don't know what that means, but so let's see. The seller is California-based. Since they've owned it since 2007. The hotel last valued at $17.15 million on DCAD. Let's see. Okay, so there was a time in my life where I went completely flat broke, and this was circa 26-17. Got into an issue at a company I owned and got in a lawsuit with the partner, and I had some friends come into town. Jeff, remember old Erin Elliott? She was coming in town for a concert, and her brothers and her sister, and she's like, hey, y'all meet us for a concert. So me and Tammany were like, okay, we're going to go to a concert in downtown. We're going to stay out, probably going to drink, probably need to get a hotel. But like, you know, times were a little tight.
It's a little touch and go.
So I booked the Crown Plaza.
Yes. Wow.
I opened up the door to our room, and she walked in, and I just went, just get your shit. We just laughed. I was like, It was that bad.
Did it just, when you walked in the room, did you just become instantly sober?
Yeah, it was not good. I was like, I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet and go stay at the W. It was seedy for sure.
There's par, and that was far below par.
So
yeah, I believe it.
I can
a ratchet chain. Right? I mean, that's a ratchet chain of hotels.
Yeah, they're all gross wherever they're at. Like it's the name is very deceiving. Like I was like Crown Plaza. That sounds really nice.
Yeah.
Not.
No.
Take the wife there.
Yeah. It was not gonna,
I mean, let's be honest. You opened the door and you were like, yeah, Tammany's not gonna touch me if I bring her in this room.
That's 100% it.
Yeah.
I'm not getting hotel rooms for anything.
When you're going with your wife, yes. If it's just a bunch of dudes, you're like, just pass out and wash off in the morning and go home.
Yeah.
Was it a hotel that you would not sleep under the covers?
I don't know.
You would just wear your clothes and lay on top of the bed.
Yeah, probably.
Oh,
I mean, and there was a dude that got on the elevator with us, and I was just like, oh, meth? Mm-hmm. I mean, it was not good. Yeah, so hopefully someone buys this thing and cleans it up because, man, it was rough.
Well, isn't this an eminent domain play?
I mean, I guess so, right? They're doing all that stuff down there at the convention center.
Yeah, they're just trying to get the city to buy it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're
Good for them.
They're bad buyers of real estate. They can probably get it figured out. So, well, that's all I got.
That's it.
Okay. Go Dukies.
Go Dukies.
Bye.
Later.